Hey everyone, welcome back to the BVTV gaming channel as we do yet another WCW Nitro episode in our WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. Episode 62 awaits. And man, last week on Nitro, what a wild night of action it was. Meanwhile, every show really delivered. I don't think any show had a bad rating coming out of last week. I mean, WCW had 5.7 thousand viewers last week, ECW had 5.2, and even Raw had 7.3. Let's see where that takes us tonight. But folks, we kick things off with the women's action, the women's division, as the #1 contender for Bull Nakano's WCW Championship has arrived. What's up? Don't mind my username. I see you in there. Welcome. Raquel wants to stay in tip-top form. She will face Bull Nakano at WCW's Bash at the Beach, which will be next week. Super excited for that. And meanwhile, the brand-exclusive pay-per-views are back on, by the way. And folks, introducing the woman who I think shocked everyone last week when she made her debut, none other than Lady Shani. We get them going one-on-one here tonight.
The inaugural Triple Mania Women.
Raquel Rodriguez, Lady Shani kick things off for us to kick off Nitro. Mind you folks, in tonight's main event, it will be two representatives of the Hart Foundation taking on two representatives of the NWO and to also take on the New Breed's World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes and the United States Champion Roman Reigns in tonight's main event. This Raquel trying to just outpower Lady Shani. Shani now saying, it's not going to work out the way you think it is. And it was last week that Raquel became the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship here on Nitro. And we get one of the most highly anticipated rematches, I think, so far this year, as Raquel Rodriguez and Bull Nakano. The last time those two fought, I think Nakano survived 3 Tahana bombs. Raquel survived 3 of Bull's finish as well, and it was just a colossal war between the two that I really thought we were going to have a new champion. I think that if Raquel can kind of go with that approach, that aggressiveness that she showed last week, we may have a new Women's World Champion.
This is what a true powerhouse does.
So this Shani getting absolutely really overpowered and just outworked. Oh, torture rack swinging neck breaker. That's gotta be it. Come on, referee. 1, 2, but only a 2 on Shani. To those coming in, welcome to the show. Oh, that was actually pretty smooth.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
That's Raquel, nice hell headbutt. And now an elbow. This is what Raquel's got to do. Ground and just keep on the aggression on Lady Shani. Force her to do nothing but take punishment. Oh! Yeah, the last time Raquel was Women's World Champion, I believe it was back in 2024 for us. It has been quite a while. She's been on quite the championship drought. Nice spinning back fist. I think that just pissed off Raquel. Again, tonight, folks, the Cruiserweight Championship will also be on the line in a rematch between Chad Gable and Pete Dunne, who in their last 2 encounters have been putting on absolute bangers. I expect nothing to be different here tonight. And it's slam. Meanwhile, Gunther, the new WCW Hardcore Champion, also representing the New Breed, will take on the former champion, Brian Pillman, who has invoked his rematch clause here tonight. We've got a TV Championship #1 contendership match as well as a United States Championship #1 contendership match too. So quite a lot going on here.
She's found an opening.
Right sidewalk slam. Oh, and this is what Raquel's got to do. Just overpower. You've got the size advantage. You've got the power advantage. Use it to your best abilities.
Excellent opportunity for Lady Shani.
Lady Shani thinking spring. Oh, she completely missed. That is a massive miss. And look at this. Oh, not where you want to be for Lady Shani. Oh my God. That is a rough landing, and Shani's in some serious danger here, folks. And thinking Tahana, but that is it. Count to 100, ref. It is over. Raquel dominates Lady Shani here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. The champion is... Oh, she's coming down to the ring. Are we about to see some fists fly?
I believe the superstar in the ring.
Quite the history these two have shared, and I think what this is, the champion acknowledging the challenger. Next week at Bash at the Beach, those two are going to go toe-to-toe for what's over Nakano's shoulders, the WCW Women's World Championship. Yep, that's what it's all about right there. Those two in less than, what, well, I guess technically after the next WCW episode, but still, you guys get the point. I'm really, really excited for that matchup. But folks, to move on with the show, as Raquel, I think she beat her in less than, what, 3-4 minutes? Truly, she pummeled Lady Shani. But folks, this match is for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing the champion, folks. None other than Chad Gable. Chad Gable looking to put Pete Dunne behind him. Can he do so here tonight? What's up, Liam? Welcome, welcome. How are you? And folks, his opponent, the former WCW Cruiserweight Champion, he only held it for, well, 2 nights. Literally. He is none other than the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. A ladder match for the Cruiserweight title. I'm watching a classic at the minute. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. The last 2 encounters, these two have absolutely put on such bangers. I'm expecting no different here tonight. Pete Dunne had a pinfall victory over Chad Gable. Meanwhile, last week on Nitro, it was Chad Gable who tapped out Pete Dunne.
Ladies and gentlemen, we could possibly see the title change hands and a new
look at this Gable hyping the crowd. I don't think Pete Dunne is very happy about it. Let him get his moment.
The champ is the champ for a reason. That hasn't suddenly changed. Look, I don't think
oh, Kevin, thanks for following, man. I do appreciate the follow. We're on the road to 2K, so I do appreciate you. I missed this game. Honestly, it is quite the... 2K26 has had its ups and downs with me. I definitely have a love-hate relationship with it. Oh, Pete's in trouble. Oh, Pete just like the floor off the hat's handle. Who was a safe pick to win Money in the Bank this year? Who would you want to win? Ooh, that's a tough. So, damn, that's a good question too. I'm torn because I've been a Javon Evans fan since his independence when he was under the name Jay Malachi. So I think that this year you kind of I really do want to say Javon Evans. I'm going to be so honest. See, I would agree with both of your picks there with Finn Balor and LA Knight, but I just I have to go with Javon Evans. I do. Yeah, I had it for PS5. I got it for free. We're assuming it's through 2K26 about to release. That's fair. $6.90. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you, Kevin. They get you what the over. I mean, I paid $150 for this game to get the deluxe. Do you think Javon could beat Roman Reigns? Here's the thing. If we're talking about like his NXT booking, yes, because Javon came close to even beating Oba Femi. And I do think Javon could. I don't know if he could stay. You may have to turn him heel, or you may have to have someone kind of cost Roman the match, but I do think there is a likelihood of Javon beating Roman Reigns if he were to cash in, of course. Or even CM Punk. I'm watching WrestleMania 1, and I'm loving it. That's fair. I don't know why I didn't climb the ladder, because I don't know what Pete Dunne is doing, but Chad Gable, being the crafty man that he is, climbing the ladder. Oh, no, never mind. And Pete Dunne stopping Chad from capturing the title. But yeah, I mean, I definitely do think that Javon's got it. I mean, LA Knight could win it. I don't see Finn Balor winning because they don't really like Finn Balor, and I think that was very much so apparent after what just happened on night 2 of SummerSlam. If you ever wanted to give the proverbial middle finger to somebody, you do what WWE did to Finn Balor and Sami Zayn at SummerSlam night 2. I did not watch it, but I did see all the TikTok highlights about it, and I thought that was one of the most hysterical things of the night, was how they advertised that one-on-one matchup, only to then add not only Gunther, which I thought was mighty disrespectful, but then to also add, this Pete Dunne is, where in the world does he think he's going? No. But then to also add in Kevin Owens, who just returned to injury, and then have him win the match, was so disrespectful to both Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. I was looking at that being like, my God, if you ever wanted a direct "you will never be the guy," that is exactly what we saw. What's up, Tyler, man? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Oh, wait, listen, the ankle lock. If Chad Gable holds this thing in, he could snap the leg of Pete Dunne. Chad Gable is back, and KO is back, and Gable is the new champ. And Chelsea Green, I just want to say, Tyler, that I called it. I called it, Tyler. You did not believe that Chelsea Green would ever be world champion, and we predicted it, as my YouTube channel normally does. We predict things ahead of time, and she was women's world champion, and I found it hysterical. She won it at SummerSlam, and then in my universe, she actually lost the title at SummerSlam. So I just want to put that out there, Tyler. I want to let you know. I predicted it. Just wanted to say that was awesome. I was so happy for her when I seen the highlight of that. Oh man, so happy. I cried and screamed when KO came back. My voice is broken. I didn't think he was gonna come back, and then I seen someone post that like SummerSlam media call thing, and I seen him messing with Dominic Mysterio. I was like, wait, normally they're not gonna let you be back unless you're healthy. So I was like, is he just gonna do like the panel thing or something? We're the one that predicted. Absolutely, you darn right, Tyler. We did. She went from being Miss Mistake in the Bank back in 2024 for us to women's world champion. Unbelievable. What's hysterical is I love how this match has been going on, and I don't think we have even remotely discussed what's happening in this match. The Johnson. Yes, that's right. Yes, we did. Oh, I think back of his neck. Wow, he no-sold. Mistake champion. Yeah, well, yeah. This is true. Do you think Dean Ambrose returns to WWE? In all honesty, I would say no. I would say no. I don't think that Dean Ambrose would come back to. I just don't think that he has a good. I guess never say never, you know. But I don't see that happening. Ted. If Cena replaced Gunther, then holy moly, I'd cry. See, I was really hoping that Nick Aldis would win. I mean, I've seen him. Tyler, you can also agree to this too, is that, you know, we've all kind of, for those who watched NWA back when NWA was coming out with Power originally, around 2017, 2016, Nick Aldis was the then reigning NWA World Champion and was also the national treasure. So I was expecting, I think what people seen at SummerSlam, people were shocked at, but like that I feel like was a small microcosm of what Nick Aldis is really capable of in terms of being a wrestler. I watched him, and I forgot about Magnus. And really, if you were a TNA fan back in the early, I think he debuted in 2007, I think it was. He was under the Brodus Magnus, under the British Invasion and World Elite. So, like, there's so many different iterations of Nick Aldis, where it's Magnus or whatever, that I've seen. That I think it was really great to see that on a WWE stage. And if there's anyone who really deserves that, it's that human being right there. Because my God, what a wrestler he is, truly. And that was a stiff suplex. He was both Pete Dunne's neck, goodness. And then I seen the King's Foil Cloverleaf, and I was like, amazing. And Gunther sold that tremendously, by the way. Oh, on the ladder, Jesus. Well, Pete Dunne may have it here. Pete Dunne may actually have this thing in the bag. Hold on. He made NWA great again. Oh, absolutely. I don't think you have NWA now with how bad they book things if you don't have Nick Aldis as champion for what was what? I want to say... God, wasn't champion for like 3 years, Tyler? Like, I think it was 3 years. It was a long time. Oh, Rob70, thank you so much for following, man. I do appreciate it. We're on the road to... Oh, down goes Gable. But yeah, we're on the road to 2K follows. So Rob, I do appreciate it. Thank you, man. But yeah, I mean, I think that SummerSlam, I heard that the main title matches were whatever. Like, I heard that the CM Punk and Cody Rhodes match was ass. And then I heard that the Roman Reigns one and Seth Rollins was predictable. We couldn't forget about Adam Pearce. No, we cannot forget about Adam Pearce. But Pearce is like the other guy when it comes to all that stuff, I feel like. I love how these two are just having an instant classic over here. Oh, Jeffton, thanks so much for following. I do appreciate we're on the road to 3K. To 2K follows, so I do appreciate all the love and support. Thank you, man.
He's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
Chad, you can't win by a roll-up, buddy. My goodness, what a match these two are having for the Cruiserweight title. I don't think any of us expected otherwise, like this to be different. I mean, what in the world? Oh, he just put him in their shoulder first. Chad focuses. Yeah, no, for real, he definitely does. But he needs to. I mean, he's already had one loss to Pete Dunne by pinfall. That's how he lost the Cruiserweight title in the first place. What? Oh, wait, the suplex. Oh, wait, how did the ladder stand true? Well, folks, again, this is for the WCW Cruiserweight title. What a ladder match it has been. I feel like we, again, have not had much to say commentary-wise about this said match. Oh, Chad tried to avoid disaster and got rocked for it. Oh no, that's what Pete Dunne had put that ladder out. He propped up and Chad Gable thinking the moonsault through the ladder. Goodness Lord.
Landing with such force.
This is how much both of these men desire to be the WCW Cruiserweight Champion. So it is rumored that WCW may be including an 8th championship to combat Raw with their own Women's United States Championship division. He went from being Shorty G to champion of WWE. Yeah, but you know, again, much credit to Chad Gable because not many people would have survived the Shorty G gimmick. Like, let's be so honest here. You know, what is he doing? What in the world? Chad Gable thinking moonsault through the table, and that's got to be it. That has got to be it, folks.
Taking things back into the ring.
There is no way that Pete Dunne has anything left. And these two have brutalized each other all to be Cruiserweight Champion. Moonsault City. I'm actually happy for Chad. I think everyone was. It was well deserved. And I think that El Grande Americano match, the mask versus mask, really. Oh wait, Chad accidentally taken out himself. And Pete Dunne, that would woke him up. Pete is not selling. Pete Dunne is like, it's my job. My God, what a pump kick, Jesus. I mean, again, both of these men want to become Cruiserweight champion. Well, I mean, for Pete Dunne, it's about becoming a 2-time Cruiserweight champion. For Chad Gable, hold on to the title.
It makes you feel invincible, and for a little bit of time, you actually are.
And what has been such a battle between these two individuals here tonight, all for that Cruiserweight Championship of the world.
Everybody is on their feet now.
And to think that the Cruiserweight title is not like a title that, oh, Jesus. Oh, Gable's going to snap the ankle. Chad Gable's going to snap this man's ankle. Pete Dunne, he's literally about to be done. I mean, he's tapping. There's nothing else he can really do. Brent is due. If you need your next, I think Pete Dunne just passed out. But Chad Gable is not done. Uh-oh. Look at this. Ooh. Chad Gable was trying to make sure there was no more returning. Thank you, Tyler.
Turns it around.
Springboard. Oh!
Mistake, and that error could be costly.
Yep, he's the cliffhanger DDT. It's a pretty fire DDT. Look at this Chaos Theory. Wow, right to that ladder, and the freaking ladder just falling on Pete Dunne. I gotta think that's gotta be it. There's no way that Pete Dunne has got anything left. Gable now climbing the ladder. And there is nothing else Pete Dunne could do as Chad Gable retains the WCW Cruiserweight title in one hell of a ladder match here tonight. I mean, these two absolutely went balls to the walls again in their third match in a row. And that puts a... Well, that is the end of that for these guys. Goodness. Rolling Thunder German. Is that what it's called? I thought it was just called the Chaos Theory. Now the right, congrats to Chad Gable on retaining the Cruiserweight title, folks, as we go on to our next match of the night. Mind you, folks, next week, Bash at the Beach. This week, ECW's pay-per-view, CyberSlam also happens. And then, of course, we end off the month, the in-game month, with Clash in Paris. I don't think Solo, LA, Royce will be a good team, if you agree or disagree. Well...
Things just got perfect!
I don't know. I just don't know where that bloodline I just don't know where that storyline's going. If I'm being so honest with you, I just don't know. Truly, I have no idea. And that's like the biggest answer, like the best answer I could give you, Liam, is I'm just so confused on where that bloodline storyline is going. Why is Kevin Nash with Mr. Perfect? Where's Bobby Heenan? Mr. Perfect, turn around. You have Kevin Nash behind you. By the way, folks, Mr. Perfect actually made a headlined WrestleMania last year as WWE champion for those who don't remember. It is, but it looks like a Rolling Thunder. Okay, that's fair too. I was so confused. Wait, was it right? Was it wrong? What if it's not a bloodline? But that's who they're feuding with right now, and that's what I'm so confused about, Liam. I don't understand like the thing. By the way, folks, Sting should be making an appearance. I don't know where Sting is, but we're just gonna skip Sting's entrance. He's the man that comes out of the shadows. He was supposed to be with Kevin Nash. Not sure what's happening there. But shout out to Doug Williams for the move. Yes, Doug Williams is a freaking trooper. And folks, Paul Orndorff, who should be accompanied to the ring by Mr. Perfect. I mean, he was literally, it's actually the first time Paul Orndorff and Rick Rude were champions in my series and this universe mode, which is so wild to think about. Bloodline feud with everyone. I mean, yeah, but it comes to a point where you're also like, well, what do? You've now beaten the Bloodline at SummerSlam. Do you all just go on to your merry way? Like, what happens here? Because LA Knight wants the world title, but we obviously know Roman just won it, and he's not losing it anytime soon. Royce Keys looked like they were trying to position him for like the title picture, but now CM Punk is not losing that title anytime soon. Like, I'm just really confused on what the fuck do you do with three people who you've positioned to be in these world title spots, but you're not willing to change the titles. Like, it's so dumb. Like, that's why I looked at it and I was like, great, you built this thing for SummerSlam, and what do you do now? They won. What's next? Do you just keep feuding until, because you have nothing else to do creative for it? Like, there's nothing. That's why I don't understand the Bloodline, because it is so limiting to everyone who isn't a member of the fucking family that I'm just like, what is the point? And I'm sorry about my language. I dropped an F-bomb, an A-bomb, and something else in there. But, you know, I'm just like, what do you do with this, you know, like, it's frustrating, because and for those who don't know, I used to run a professional wrestling company, and I could never understand the idea of if WWE, likes to act like they listen to the fans and they are always pivoting. I'm already tired and that's why I stopped watching, which is fair because it's old. We're just doing a rehash of everything. And listen, as much as I'm not a Roman Reigns fan and I'm not a Cody Rhodes and CM Punk fan, I understand the value that they have because the audience does love them. But you know what I liked about the older eras? The Rock didn't always have to be world champion. Like, your main stars, like even into 2010s, like when Randy and Sheamus and all of them were out of the title picture, they were still doing things outside of the world title. And then in the creative today, it's like if you're not really in the world title picture, you're not really going to be featured like that because there's no long-term weekly development stuff besides promos, and you're not as active. Like getting John Cena versus like Randy Orton or Randy Orton versus a Cody Rhodes on a regular episode of TV is just not going to happen anymore. That era of WWE is dead. So it's like you're putting all these people who you're saying are in these positions as world title threats, but they're not because you're not being booked, and so it's like I'm happy that they won, but what do you do with Royce Keys? What do you do with LA Knight? What do you do with Solo Sikoa now that they beat the Bloodline or whatever? There's just I don't understand, and it's one of the things frustrating from a creative perspective as a fan because. What do? They used to be free pay-per-view for title. Yeah, exactly. TV was when I think of world title matches, I immediately go back to SmackDown. I think it was 2004 or 5. It was Chris Benoit versus Triple H in a 60-minute Iron Man match for the World Heavyweight title. You can go to John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE title, or CM Punk on a random Raw. Those were the matches that you've seen. And you don't get that anymore. Hell, that was even still a thing like 2018, and so it's when the most at this point 8 months in, and you're telling me that the most televised wrestler is between Charlotte Flair and Javon Evans at 24 matches on TV, not including pay-per-view. That's insane to me. I'm tired of the new era. Vince blessed his soul free matches every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Vince McMahon wasn't also the greatest human being either, and I think we need to, I'm not going to ignore all the sexual exploitations and illegal dealings and other stuff that man did. Like, that does have to be, addressed. But, yeah, I just... Truly, and to Liam, I know I just went on a whole 3 to 4 minute rant. I don't think I answered your question. I don't know. And that's the best answer I can give you. Is I truly don't know because the creative is so disappointing that I truly have no idea. Would I love to see maybe a U.S. title run for Solo again? Or some mid-card title? Absolutely. Would I love to see, Royce Keys do something in a program with somebody other than the Bloodline? Absolutely. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. By the way, folks, I forgot to mention as I went on a very long rant. This match is a #1 contention match for the television title. Yes, that's right. I like to see him chase a mid-card title or something. Yeah, absolutely. That is fair. That's a fair statement. Nice running bulldog. Oh, here goes another one. That's Mr. Perfect, former WWE champion last year and a former European champion on fire.
I wouldn't be too worried at this point. This is the kind of damage
perfect.
that's inflicted in a fatal four-way.
And four-way elimination rules. Well, there goes Perfect went flying, and up and over goes the game. I find it hysterical that the game and Sting are going at it.
No countouts to worry about.
But today's generation would be crying because he hasn't been pushed. You know, the solo that we have seen over the past year has been very different compared to when he challenged Cody Rhodes. Oh my God! Look where Perfect put the table. Oh God! The game's skull bounced off that freaking metal frame. And this Perfect trying to eliminate the game. As far as Kevin Nash hasn't tore his quads yet. Well, luckily he's only had to stand there. Oh, this Mr. Perfect trying to go for the brass knucks. Orndorff already had that thing scouted. No one eliminated to this point. Oh no, Sting got caught. Sting was focusing on Mr. Wonderful and got caught by Perfect. Oh, who hits him with the Perfect Plex. Will that be it for Sting? One. Oh, whoa, only one. Hold on.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this.
A nice knee lift from Wonderful. Again, folks, Ricky Saints has got to be watching this match closely. Speaking of Ricky Saints, later on tonight, he will go one-on-one in a non-title match with the former WCW World Heavyweight Champion, none other than Trick Williams, who looks to get some revenge on the new breed, although he's got to go through Ricky Saints if he wants to get to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes currently the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. And the new breed right now is holding all the gold. What do you think about that? They have all the singles gold here on WCW. Gunther's the hardcore champion. That may change tonight when he goes against Brian Pillman. But Gunther currently the hardcore champion. Ricky Saints the television champion. Roman Reigns the United States champion. And Cody Rhodes the world champion. Or Hunter Torres quads. Well, Hunter's still hanging in there. Somehow Mr. Wonderful was the first one to go. Perfect was going to go for that second Perfect Plex. Couldn't do it.
One step ahead with the takedown.
Oh, this Perfect now ripping out those tacks.
Every single one of those tacks.
Creating a violent canvas.
Oh, wow, the exposed turnbuckle and right into the tacks. Double trouble for Perfect.
You can feel the WWE Universe reverse.
That was a nice German suplex.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful.
Battle of WCW. Yeah, this is quite the actual. I mean, honestly, it's become a turf war at this point for WCW. I mean, you have the new breed: Cody, Gunther, Ricky Saints, and Roman Reigns trying to erase the old school era that was WCW. And meanwhile, you've got the individual trying to keep the old ways, and the Hart Foundation is there because they just want to feel important. But even then, there's even internal fighting within the Hart Foundation. We still don't know if they've patched things up backstage between Jim and Bret Hart after just the roller coaster they've been on for the past year. Meanwhile, Owen Hart's return to the Hart Foundation was Brian Pillman may have patched things up. I mean, truly, who knows?
Things are getting risky.
Wait a minute, look at this. Perfect, not in a great spot. His spine is about to meet the metal frame of the apron. That is so disrespectful, Triple H.
Oh, nice little waist lock right there.
That's a nice right hands. Well, tomorrow we will be doing ECW because. Wow, are they jumping Mr. Perfect? Hold on. Hold the phone. It looked like they were trying to jump the man. Yeah, why is Sting hitting Mr. Perfect but not even attempting to hit the guy? Yo, what is this? This is jumping. Is Evolution still... I just saw Batista on his side. So Evolution is actually no more. Batista has fully turned heel. And Batista has hospitalized not only New Jack, but also the Monster Abyss, and even took Abyss's hardcore title. Yeah, unfortunately, Evolution is gone. That's the game. What's thinking for Sting? Reverse DDT. Wait a minute. What is Rick Rude doing? Your person's not even here. What's that sound? What sound are you hearing? So you also might be hearing the remote. The V tap.
bringing this back into the ring. Carrying in a jeopardizing position here.
Yeah, if you ever hit like a button tapping, that's probably because my freaking mic. I need to get a new one, and that's on my list coming up soon, is to get a new mic, because this thing is so hypersensitive, and I want the one where it's like the actual
suplex. Mr. Perfect finding himself on the wrong end of this fight.
Wow, I'm drawing a blank. You know, like the stand mics, like the podcast mics.
With a barbed wire bat. Unbelievable brutality for the game.
It's funny. Whenever people ask me to give them description of things, I'm like, I'm the worst qualified person to do so.
No, stops the count at 2.
Somehow he's managed.
Got a Sting. Sting! Oh, perfect with the freaking brass nuts.
Meanwhile, here's Triple H.
Just knocked out.
Oh, elbow to the knee. This is it.
Perfect knocked the hell out of Sting with those knucks. That's got to be it. 1, 2, Sting's night is over. And Perfect can finally get a fair one-on-one as he's been jumped for the majority of this thing. You were saying something about a women's US title for it. Yes. So WCW, desperately trying to counter-program Raw in every way, has decided they are going to introduce an 8th title, a secondary title for the women's division, which may be helpful, may not be helpful, I'm not really sure. But that will be coming out soon. A tournament for that title will be determined sooner than later. I believe they're waiting for after Bash at the Beach to do so.
Oh, wrenches the neck.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once.
That's perfect, trying to go for it. Can the former WWE champion punches taken into Bash at the Beach to face Ricky Saints for the television title? No.
Next level guts, next level fortitude on display.
I think Andre Suter chose them. I think so too. I would agree with that statement, Liam.
WWE Universe thought it was over, but you gotta do a little more to finally finish this.
With the game running. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, we had that scouted.
That sounds like AEW. It kind of is, yeah. Uh-oh, the table. The back of this table, the frame of this table, has dealt more damage to these two than any other weapon in the match.
Triple H with the counter.
Some quick thinking from him right there.
This perfect thing in the suplex back into the ring. I'm shocked MCMG signed to AEW. I'm not surprised. I mean, they've wrestled everywhere. Ring of Honor, New Japan. Like, if there's a team that would have fit AEW, it is the Motor City Machine Guns. I thought he was going to dive right through that table. Well, thanks so much for following, man. I do appreciate it. We're on the road to 2K, so I do appreciate the love and support, man. Thank you.
Like he's done so often before. Has to find a way out of this.
It's perfect stem the game through the table. Are you seeing that freaking? Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Perfect, zeroed in on that so fast. Is the game almost virtually lifeless? I don't want them to job out. I don't think they will. I think they'll get a decent run, but I'm not expecting like the world's greatest push. It'll be like the blink and you miss it type of push, kind of what they did to Tommaso Ciampa, and then I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be it for that.
Quick thinking right there.
The game's trying to go for that knee. Why? What? Get him out of here.
Good chance for Perfect to gain his wits about
oh yeah, join the like 600 family members of the Don Callis family that are all heels, but like none of them are actually like happy to be in that same faction. And it's Perfect on the rope here to pin the game. One, perfect, the perfect roll up. Perfect gets the job done. He will face Ricky Saints for the World Television title. What a match that'll be between Saints and Perfect at Bash at the Beach.
There you have it, the superstar who
the man determined to win gold. Without giving us a reason, they just don't. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of what happens. But then again, it's one of those things with AEW. It's where like they're so overcrowded. Like, what do you expect? You know? That was good. I do love my lemonade. Folks, Gunther joined the new breed at SummerSlam, which absolutely shocked me, by the way, because WCW's World Heavyweight title main evented SummerSlam, and it was just all out chaos. The NWO even tried to help Trick Williams win, and they were feuding with Trick Williams for a while. That is how much the NWO did not like the new breed. And then Gunther came out and really was the game changer. And then shortly aligned himself right thereafter, and immediately holding gold right since joining with the faction. Gunther, this is one of the most dominant stables I think we've actually ever had or seen in this universe mode that we've ever done for the past couple of years. The ring general Gunther. I believe that's how they say it. Well, folks, the loose cannon Brian Pillman, representing the Hart Foundation, looks to win back the title he lost last week in that I think it was an 8-man elimination match for the hardcore title. But the loose cannon now gets one-on-one with Gunther. That's what it's all about. The WCW Hardcore Championship of the World. Again, this is assuming that the new breed is nowhere to be found and we get a fair match for this title.
Only razor sharp focus when this much is on the line.
It's the headmaster. That's crazy. What I should do is try to download Vince Russo. I think that would really traumatize a lot of people.
There's the bell, and this championship match is underway.
Oh yeah, and this championship has been highly contested.
Yeah, Bret Hart would not be. And that's the one thing, too. I'm kind of glad that the screen just showed Bret Hart's Mr. Money in the Bank. You know, with Owen Hart being the king of the ring, and also now going by the moniker the King of Hearts. Goodness Lord, Gunther just clotheslined Brian Pillman to the next stratosphere. Oh, by the way, Oldberg is in competition tonight. I'm glad you kind of said that, Tyler. But yeah, for Owen Hart, who won the King of the Ring tournament, the King of Hearts challenges. Can't with you, Tyler. What was I saying? Goodness. Oh God! I'm sure you heard the sound effect of Brian Pillman, the back of his head bouncing off the announce table. But man, what was I trying to say? Yes, with Bret Hart being Mr. Money in the Bank and Owen Hart being the King of the Ring and challenging Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight title at Bash at the Beach. Is Bret Hart, again, are there issues in the Hart Foundation still between every member? Because I got to think, if Owen Hart could pull off the victory against Cody Rhodes, I don't see Bret Hart cashing in. I mean, I don't think that's a reality. But then again, if they're not, kudos, capiche. What if Bret Hart cashes in on his brother Owen Hart? Or what if Bret may not think that Owen Hart can do it, and freaking we get a triple threat match, or so on and so forth. Like, there's so many different possibilities that can lay out at Bash at the Beach. It's truly remarkable to think. Bret Hart truly holds all the keys. Yes, to me, it's going to be a showdown. You think it's going to be a showdown between Cody Rhodes and between Bret Hart and Owen Hart for the title? Or you think he's going to cash in on him if he wins? Do you think the hatred runs that much that Owen Hart would get cashed in on by his own brother? Okay, Gunther's suit's red, not gonna lie. I think it does look good on him. Brian Pillman failed epically, and now gonna get
That's the astonishingly crushing offense we've come to expect.
Again, this is the hardcore match, and Gunther's showing you why he only needs his fist. Yes, you're thinking during the match. You're thinking it's gonna be a triple threat.
What's going on here?
What the hell?
Oh God, expect the unexpected.
Who the hell is this?
Where are they?
Head games, mind games, but from behind.
I'm not even sure who that was. Okay.
No count out as he
I'm as confused as everyone else here. I have no idea who that was.
Around like the seeds of pain they are.
Are they going to come down? Like, are we just not going to know who they were?
The ring
Uh-oh, Pillman tried to avoid this. Pillman tried, oh, the power bomb. Brian Pillman is done. It's the Invisible Man. Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan. Who can forget it? Who can forget that match? I will never forget that match for as long as I remember looking about like, what the hell am I watching? I think it was on Beyond Wrestling too that I seen that. It was on YouTube, and I was like, there's no way Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan is a match. Meanwhile, Brian Pillman just got powerbombed through a garbage can.
Stepping out of the ring here, clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Now they're thinking Singapore Kane, Brian Pillman though disarming Gunther. And the missile drop. Wow, Brian Pillman. Not where you want to be.
Pillman is seeking salvation.
Okay, I guess not. It's Dave Meltzer, and he wants to fight us for AEW. I wouldn't be surprised. Dave Meltzer's a freaking tool. Again, I'll never understand how you can have a rating system that's out of 5 and somehow end up at 7. If someone can explain that, how that is mathematically capable, I'd love to know.
Complete lack of sportsmanship from the challenger there.
Oh, we got Pillman. Oh no, the backdrop into the tax. 2 months, Liam. Congrats.
Have essentially become one with their body. That's an excellent.
And as it stands, Brian Pillman is being taken to school here by Gunther. Well, okay. Well, not when you clothesline somebody like that. My goodness.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks.
And so far, we have that one minor distraction, I want to say. Nice clothesline. I thought I was going to go for that finisher. I tried to avoid that. Aha. And Brian Pillman. Well, the disrespect from Pillman. Uh-oh. Pillman in trouble. Oh. And I think Gunther is done playing around, ladies and gentlemen. Sleeper. Oh, it's over. It is over. Oh, wait, Gunther, you're in the tax. You are in the tax. But the sleeper hold has been applied, and Brian Pillman taps out. Well, the ring general is still the WCW Hardcore Champion, a first successful title defense for Gunther here tonight on Nitro. Congrats to Gunther, folks, as we go on to the next match of the night. And my Universe Knight and Solo won the ECW Championships. You mean the tag titles, or they won individual gold?
This is the revolution.
Love hydration breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, well, he's representing the new breed. He is none other than the reigning WCW World Television Champion, the man who will defend that title against Mr. Perfect at Bash at the Beach. He is none other than the new breed. The new... that's awful. Ricky Saints. Tag titles I copied your idea. Hey, nice. Yeah. It's funny. I feel like ECW has the best tag team title designs. I feel like that, even to this day, I still feel like those titles were the best designed tag team titles. I'm just saying. They should have brought back his winning animation. They should, but 2K's freaking lazy. But ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former, and he's a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion in our series. Look at the accolades of Trick Williams. Former 3-time World Champion, former Global Champion, and a former Mr. Money in the Bank back in 24. My apologies. Ladies and gentlemen, he is none other than Trick Williams, who is freshly off of losing that World Heavyweight Championship and the rematch last week on Nitro. Trick Williams, Cody Rhodes. Hopefully that they have a match down the line, or somebody. But folks, tonight Trick Williams looks to get a mount of revenge against the new breed. He's going to go against the television champion, Ricky Saints, tonight. They should 100. Yes. I've made several. It's very rare that I make mistakes or like botches, and I think I've botched more than the actual game has today.
Ricky Saints looking to get things going.
Former world champion with a nice flying clothesline to Ricky Saints. I'm assuming Trick Williams has whooping that behind for Saints tonight.
Yeah, and you can tell that's because he has a tremendous amount of confidence in what he does. Even when it seems
And Williams, I would absolutely blame the new breed for really costing him that world title. Let's not forget how chaotic that the main event of SummerSlam was, where there was the NWO, there was the new breed. Gunther had announced his new alliance to the new breed. I mean, it was just purely chaotic. I'm not lying. Either Charlie Dempsey and Osborne have held the NXT titles for 1,553 days. If you don't get why?
Williams seems to be executing his game plan.
Dempsey has held the North American title for 1,230. Jesus. It's the one thing I try not to do in my universe mode is ever have a double champion. Like, the only time we ever had a double champion was actually Ronda Rousey back in UFC 4. And at the time, WWE 2K23, I believe, when she was tag team champs with Shayna Baszler, and Ronda Rousey was also the undisputed women's bantamweight champion at the time in UFC. But that was two different games, so that was the time we ever had like a simultaneous double champ. Oh, capoeira kick not working. Williams dodging. Oh, nice pump kick right to the face of Ricky Saints. Who can forget the war Ricky Saints and DDP had last week in the rematch for the WCW television title? TJ, how's it going, man? Thank you for following. We're on the road to 2K files. I do appreciate all the support. Trick not able to get that pimp slap. Oh, the trick slap. How about that?
Saints got surprised there.
To have the hardest teams going against them, they still retained. It's because Dempsey's finish. I don't know. I feel like there's some shenanigans here. Liam.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Oh, and Ricky Saints. Oh, knee to the face. And as this match goes on the outside, that's going to favor Ricky for sure. Hey, Trick, what's he thinking?
Getting carried.
Uh-oh, no, Ricky's... Oh, God, Ricky Saints' spine just bounced off the damn barricade. Just me. I already read that. Okay, cool. I'm up to date. Trying to make sure.
Into the cover. Must have forgot what kind of match was going on for a moment.
Uh-oh. Ooh. That's actually the bookend, Kurt. That's Booker T's finish that Trick just used.
Headed out to ringside now.
James, thanks for following. We're on the road to 2K Fall, so I do appreciate all the support. Thank you, man. As the Saints has already ate the barricade once. Now the double time. Oh.
Williams is feeding off the WWE.
Oh, he just did a spinner-rooney, excuse me. And Trick may have a third one. The third powerbomb probably towards the apron. Not where you want to be. Uh-oh, no. Oh, golly. We can call it the Trick end. That's good. We're using that, Tyler. We are using that. The Trick end just sounds like money. Oh, nice German suplex. If you're Ricky Saints, get in the ring. Take the count out.
Gonna have to get back in the ring here. The ref count is getting higher.
Trick back inside now.
And Trick off the rebound. Trick shot. Trick shot. Trick intercepted Ricky Saints in the best way. 1, 2. Saints got the shoulder up. For a moment there, I thought that was the perfect Trick shot. However, not going to do it here tonight.
Dished out his most devastating offense, and you got to be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm.
This charging up some steam with a big boot.
Mounting their
I think that one just woke up Ricky Saints. The Trick shot, the Wick shot. That's interesting. Well, what if we like introduce John Wick to the game?
Ricky gets caught with a counter.
And Trick Williams diving splash. No, Saints got the knees up right in the nick of time. And now, oh, nice shoulder block. This is the former world champion. May be in some trouble.
Sink or swim, Williams clearly just did the latter.
Could be what Saints really needed to push the advantage.
There's a Trick playing on the patience of Ricky Saints.
Mounting their downed opponent.
And now these right-hand shots from Williams. Saints is in some serious trouble. This Trick sizing up Ricky for what could be another trick shot. Not where you want to be. If you're Ricky Saints, know who avoids the trick shot. What's Ricky saying? What is he trying to do? Abu, thank you so much for following. I do appreciate it. We are on the road to 2K. It's off the. Oh wait, no. Saints intercepting it. Whoa! Trick was trying to set up with a trick shot, but instead Trick Williams got hit with the spear. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Rochambeau. Oh, wait, no, counter. And off the, oh, wait, no, again, Ricky Saints really has found some great ways to avoid the trick. That's gotta be it. Come on, referee. Second time's the charm. 1, 2, but no, Saints got the shoulder but 2. I gave the chokeslam to Andre. It actually shoots him more. I mean, yeah, I could definitely see he's like, what, damn near almost 8 feet tall.
No backing down here. They really want to make sure the best man comes out on top in this one.
His right hand shot. I mean, this match continues. Rick Saints showing why he is the reigning defending television champion. But again, what a performance from the former world champion, Trick Williams. Williams taking the splash, nails him. And this is exactly what I expected, that frustration setting in. I am not sure what just happened. Somehow both men are down. Somehow both men just like collapsed.
Just sent crashing.
And I don't know if Saints really is fully knowing where he is. Oh, Trick tried to go for the low blow. Tried to turn about fair play. Something that Saints knows all about. Oh, no. I mean, Saints had made a massive mistake. Oh, no. Williams went for the trick shot. Not going to get it. Saints moved out the way. Giant Gonzalez used it, but it was kind of trash. Oh, that's fair. Well, wait a minute. What's he doing? Wait a minute. DDT. What an upset this would be. What an upset. Upset alert. No. Again, what a match these two are putting on.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any.
Folks, up next, a triple threat match to determine the United States Championship #1 contender for Roman Reigns' title. Off the top rope suplex from these two. And Williams is stomping the holy Jesus out of Ricky Saints. Oh my gosh. Okay, Trick, I think you've done enough. You sent a message here. And right back to these right-hand shots as Trick Williams.
Imposing his will, using his size to his advantage and coming out on top because of it.
And I'm not surprised we're seeing Ricky Saints, who's really developed in the best ways possible. Saints thinking spirit. No, Williams had the thing scouted.
Setting up.
He's grabbing him off for the suplex. Hello. Oh.
These competitors have been absolutely crackerjack tonight.
I don't know how this could get any better.
Well, the Saints try to roll to the outside. And I don't think Trick Williams cares. Trick Williams, that may be for what happened to Trick Williams last week on Nitro. Trick getting a bit of revenge there for that low blow.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
And again, I have to say it couldn't happen to a nicer person. And Trick Williams sizing Ricky Saints up for the trick shot. That's got to be it. That has got to do it, folks. 1, 2, 3.
An incredible win for Trick.
Trick Williams gets the job done tonight. Are we going to hear from Trick? Hold on. I think we're about to hear from Trick Williams, and Williams now obviously throwing out an open challenge.
Wow, tell us how you really feel.
Into kick 'em while
Challenging Cody Rhodes to a fight for that world title one more time.
Oh, man, look like we could have another fight on our hands, guys.
Oh, hold on. Wait, this may not. This may not be over.
Really tearing into his opponent.
What is happening here? It looks
He's the champ for a reason. He must truly believe his opponent just got lucky here.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't think those two were going to shake hands at all. You're so entertaining. Always remember you're the GOAT. You're my GOAT. Never forget that. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do appreciate. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. However, a very interesting turn of events. I didn't think after everything that's happened, maybe there was an agreement. I am curious to know what's going to happen there between Trick Williams and Ricky Saints next week. I mean, was that handshake just a matter of respect, you beat me, or was that a matter of you've got hell to pay, but you got the job done? I'm curious. What if it was an invitation to? What if it was an invite to the new breed? It's kind of a wild thing to do, but what if? What if? Folks, #1 contendership match for the United States Championship, triple threat rules. Interesting first, Finn Balor. You're here, so welcome. You make me mine, change my life, and being here makes me feel happy. Oh, thank you, man. No problem. Happy to have you as a bod. Professor R, thank you so much for following. We're on the road to 2K follow, so I appreciate all the support. But folks, it's Tyler's favorite wrestler, everybody. It is none other than Bill Goldberg. Goldberg has arrived to compete here on Nitro, and the third participant. I know, I knew I'd get him with that one. None other than Booker T. Booker T, former European champion last year, has not done much this year on Nitro, but can that change? And yes, that is my color that I did put on Booker T, by the way. What's up, Julio? How's it going? No, not Oldberg. Uh-oh. How's it going, Julio? How are you? Someone please fix Booker T. Wait, what do you mean fix Booker T? I thought the outfit was good. Who should Roman Reigns get at Splash at the Beach? Anybody mind him? Catch their grounds toe. You are going to be it. Finn Balor. All right, that was easy.
This is the key for a triple threat where one mistake can cost you the match.
I wasn't talking. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was like, damn. I thought the white fit well. He actually wore this outfit on SmackDown.
Creative in a triple threat match. You have twice the opportunities to pin or submit your opponents.
Again, folks, one of these three men will get the shot against Roman Reigns for the United States Championship at Bash at the Beach. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, his model definitely could use some work. That's for sure.
What is something that is not clearly apparent in a triple threat match? Well, there are no friends in this
nice
match.
running bulldog.
While you might team up to take down one opponent, that alliance is merely temporary. Everyone is your enemy in this, and you can't think
if they actually did include Stevie Ray, goodness, Bill Goldberg is destroying everybody. But I think if they actually include Stevie Ray, which I don't think they would, but I think that would be pretty cool, you know? Not sure what Booker had planned, but didn't do anything because at least TNA made it right. That is true. Yes. That was a nice back heel kick right to the back of the head. Again, Finn Balor's in there with two legends of WCW.
Turns that at his. Oh! That holds back Booker's attack.
I gotta think Roman Reigns is watching this match eagerly. Oh, nice power slam. Like, come on, WWE. You're expecting 2K to get anything right for a game that's used just to make more money? I'm sure if you ask the 2K developer who's worked on this game, they're going to tell you that the fact they have to make a game every year is taxing enough. How dare we want them to update the tires and movesets. Wow, Finn missed completely. Wait a minute, chicken wing underhook suplex. A nice shot. Not even WWE did it right. Exactly, yeah. How dare we want things to be right, Tyler? That's not how this game works. Again, folks, up next, a massive triple threat tag team match that'll feature the New Breed and the World Heavyweight Champion and United States Champion of the New Breed, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, taking on 2 members of the Hart Foundation. But also, in that same vein, we're also going to see the NWO in action. Tyler, what would you do if Bill Goldberg won this match tonight? I mean, I felt you'd be celebrating for the heavens. Your favorite wrestler could get, the job done tonight.
Reversals here, every motion getting cut off. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Wait, Finn. Ooh. There's a stiff elbow. Will that be it for Goldberg too? But no, Booker T breaks it up.
With that forearm there.
And here comes Balor Club.
Can Booker withstand this surge against him?
Let's see here.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
I'm gonna like if Goldberg wins, we riot. We're not putting up with it.
Connected with the knee.
Goldberg used that bat, but Balor had other ideas. Is it me, or it seems like the WCW legends have been definitely teaming up on Finn Balor?
Punishing power slam. Putting him in the corner for something here.
Let's see, what does Booker T have planned?
Flat out power into the scoop slam.
Wait a minute.
Up and
Bloody Sunday.
Booker went down in a heap.
Will that do it? Hold on. 1, 2. Oh.
Barely making the escape. I thought that would.
Perched up top.
It connects.
Batting it all on a daring leap. Here we go. Roll
Oh, no,
too
Booker T.
small package.
They hate Finn. I mean, honestly, I think they hate both Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. The way they made it very clear that those two were not deserving of a match at SummerSlam, but yet damn how it was. But, hey.
No doubt.
Who am I?
Series of reversals.
Drop kick. We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This one is close to coming to a head.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Goldberg gets caught. Oh, the elbow.
An elbow to the heart.
Well, right now, Finn Balor in firm control. The 1916. And that's got to be the referee to do the right thing here. And Finn Balor
Finally got him. I can't believe
will
this.
face Roman Reigns for the United States Championship
Here is your winner.
at Bash at the Beach. It's official.
Tremendous victory.
Massive
triple
win
threat
for Finn
match.
Balor.
He is standing tall,
I don't forget.
standing proud, and standing victorious after that battle, gentlemen.
And so far, the matches that have been confirmed for Bash at the Beach are quite extensive. As we know, folks, the World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Rhodes of the New Breed, will defend against the King of the Ring, the #1 contender, the King of Hearts, Owen Hart. We've also got for the Women's World Championship, Bull Nakano will defend against Raquel Rodriguez. Ricky Saints will defend the TV titles, Mr. Perfect, and Finn Balor will challenge Roman Reigns of the New Breed for the United States Championship. But here's what's more confusing. Jim Neidhart has issues with Bret Hart. But yet here we are, and Bret Hart, Mr. Money Bank, is teaming up with one half of
The electricity in
the
the arena
tag
right
team
now is
champs.
unlike anything.
I mean, this damn family can't get any more confusing as the weeks go by. Truly, I don't understand. LA Solo going after the Raw Championship now that they beat the New Day? Question mark. Seamless Road, thanks so much for sharing the live. And folks, I have to actually give them individual entries. I don't know why I keep forgetting my apologies. I'll do that after the stream's over. But folks, the World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes and the United States Champion Roman Reigns of the New Breed in action tonight.
Looking at some of the
Again, but the biggest question is the Hart Foundation. What is happening here? But folks, representing the NWO, Hulk Hogan on your left, Scott Hall on your right. Cody running the Hart to a BVTV. I'm not surprised. Folks, main event action, and then where is Owen Hart? Like, these are all the answers that I am trying to figure out.
This triple threat tornado tag match is going to be utter madness.
I don't know how with the action in this one. Tornado tag matches are chaotic.
What in the world?
But adding a
That's what I'm saying. Is how is Bret Hart teaming with the British Bulldog, who is one half of the UFC World Tag Team Champions, with the man who has an issue with Jim Neidhart. You know, meanwhile, Kevin Nash actually wasn't going to compete tonight. He was actually at ringside for Sting. So Hogan and Scott Hall decided to team up tonight. It could have been Hogan and Savage, I don't think about it.
And then back to
Hogan's Hall fine.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
You know, it's funny, I just realized I could literally make the reunion of Funky Punky again with Terry Funk and CM Punk.
Looking to do
long-lasting
bodily harm.
Well, on WCW, and that was the birth of them. What kind of entrance is that? For which one? For Hogan and Nash, I have no idea. I'm just going to give them those two factions individual entrances. As for
something spectacular.
Cody and Roman, I have no
Look at
idea.
this superhuman display.
Look at this from Cody Rhodes. And it looked like Bret Hart, the Hart Foundation, all three of them.
Stomping away without any mercy, without holding back at all.
Caught in a bad spot. Powerbomb.
That was a powerbomb from the Bulldog to Hogan.
This could be it.
Pushes through after two.
He was all
And this is, when we talk about that faction wars, everyone has an issue with each other. Everyone wants the gold. It's really the only team to really hold gold. At least one of the singles gold is the New Breed. You know, the Hart Foundation, they had the hardcore title. They lost that to the New Breed.
targeting the trachea.
But now they have tag titles that they took from the WWE.
Injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
So at this point, unless someone... That's the we're going to go entrance. Is it really? Well, I think SummerSlam truly changed the complexity of these images of a lot of brands. But none bigger than WCW. I mean, I would say Raw too, but
He's taking a lot of damage at this point.
there's a difference with Raw. Raw is just a bunch of top guys wanting to be the best. WWE, it's about power and control over the brand.
Looking to
That's what it's
demolition site with that sledgehammer. Set up for a power play.
Just Roman and Brock on the outside, Cody and Roman Bulldog inside the ring. Roman's grabbed at the back, but Cody's springboard moonsault.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
This Cody,
Saying that there's a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Cody's hit the low blow on the British
And it
Bulldog.
looks extra bad now as we see some blood pouring out.
Crossroads. That may do it, folks. 1, 2. Throw it, Hogan. Hogan up right before this match was over.
Hogan's offense gets foiled.
The Bulldog put Cody's been absolutely destroying the British Bulldog, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champs here tonight.
Hogan trying to pick
Wait,
up
what is the Hitman thinking?
quite enough.
I'm sorry, he's known for a figure 4 on the ring post.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
He's there, got a figure 4 on Scott Hall on the ring. Goodness Lord.
Bionic elbow. Offense here.
Kick to the gut. Down we go with an uppercut.
Well, at this point,
no.
you wait, vertebraker, hold on, vertebraker from Rhodes.
Vertebraker.
Goodness. Well, no one says this match is going to be easy for anybody. When did the steel steps get moved? Hold on, when did we move the steel steps?
Now a takedown into
Wait, Cody catching the British Bulldog off guard on the wall. Wait a minute, somebody stop this. No one sees. Cody Rhodes is going to...
What an amazing
He's stolen.
tag match.
Oh my God. Someone just ate the steel steps.
Your winners, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
Well, the World Heavyweight Champion and the United States Champion, the co-leaders of the new breed, win here tonight in convincing fashion. Again, the power and control stays with them. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Literally. Folks, with that being said, that's all I have for you for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you all next time. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your Monday afternoon. Adios.